Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge 3.3 former preview playthrough as the Galactic Empire. In the last few episodes, I'm just going to move the window over there a little bit. In the last few episodes, we have set up ourselves around the Hapen territory. We have Roku now as well, and we should be on the way to take Hapes itself. So we've been kind of closing in on Boonta, Metalorn. We took Tatooine. So I think what we are going to do is focus on those two. Very soon, we'll have Fondor built up enough that I'll be comfortable sending the Eclipse up to help in the attack on Hapes. So I think we're going to try to pair the Eclipse with Thrawn for that, and see if the damage boost from him is enough to get through the station. But we have some vision on Balamak. I'm not super worried about that. And we have this fleet here, which I am going to send down to Boonta. Because I think Boonta is the one that has less to... You know what? What do I'm just going for it. Just going for it. Alright. There's also that fleet over Mon Calamari, which is slowly going to be dealt with. Because, yeah, you're at 348 right now. We have a hypervelocity gun there, and I am just going to get the barracks. Because we want to make sure we have 4 structures. We want to be taking out some of those guys every week, and at some point we will drop a fleet in there to take care of whatever ends up being left. But what we also have the ability to do is jump into Shedumad. So before we do that, I am going to look for a probe droid, which I have 4 credits too few for, so I can't do that. But hopefully we'll be able to get into Boonta without ruining ourselves. Alright, where is my other... Okay, we have a lot of ground units being built. Up here, that's what I wanted. And I kind of think I should just, with some of the extra money, we'll build a bunch of infantry, and I might even auto-resolve some of those planets. Get the CSA. Well, right now, it's kind of, those planets are just kind of funding their expansion down here, which is, if nothing else, a little funny. But we are in Boonta. Looks like there is not a big Hapen fleet there. I think the other planet, Metalorn, we did find out has some stuff. But I should say this is going to be coming out on Friday, which is also when I'm recording it. But there has been another save crash with the Sith playthrough. So I will be streaming this afternoon at the usual 2 p.m. time. It won't be able to be the Sith playthrough because I'm going to have to go back to the testing mines and figure out what our issues there are. At least it means it's probably whatever the same issue is in Thrawn's Revenge right now. Luckily, this playthrough is like several months old for the build, so it's not... This one isn't impacted, at least. But I've been spending so much time going back through and trying to figure out what the issues are. Yeah. But Spirit of Fire, you can come in. We've also got Sleepy Sheepy. We have... Spirit of Fire? Okay, I think something got doubled up. Warspite, you can come in. You need to actually come in this time. Vendito. Then we have Imperial Warlord Star. Alright. But yeah, that's also part of why I haven't announced another playthrough yet. Otherwise, I'd have like the pick your ships for the HUD playthrough or community challenge. But right now, priority number 1 for me has been figuring out what the save crashes are coming from. I thought I figured it out with Revenge because we had, like, Mord and I were able to test quite deep into it, but then I just got it again. So that's the difficult part, because, like, you kind of need to do a change, test it for hours, and then you may or may not get the result you want. And then do more changes. So I've been going through I've been doing line-by-line comparisons of what we've changed in the code since then. And one of the things with save crash is is that it's not necessarily anything that's happening that's causing them. So, like, there's not much to work off of with those. In the past, some of the ways we fixed it is like, okay, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing, and eventually, hopefully, whatever the end result is makes it stop happening, and it's worked out generally. Like, when we... in the .2 release, well, that was the public release, there were... at the initial release of it, there weren't any issues with From the Ground Up as the Empire and the Operation Shadowhand campaign map. Well, at least from the ground up. I'm not 100% sure on the Shadowhand campaign map. But then when we did a hotfix, which didn't impact anything in those in particular, the saves that people had for those two maps became, like, they were basically guaranteed to fail. And nothing we changed about it. Like, there was nothing specific we had changed about it. And the way we fixed it for .3 was doing nothing. Like, the other From the Ground Up maps work fine. It was just the Imperial one. So it's usually something weird with how they're loaded back into memory, which is... we can't really access a lot of the information for that, but I've pulled out the big guns for this now, and hopefully we'll be able to figure it out or make some progress on it. Because that's been most of my week. That's why there hasn't been any Imperial episodes, because this is the first time I've had a chance to record outside of streaming for that and doing like scripts for videos. It's been I've gone kind of insane from it. It's been depressing. But that's the life we chose. Like, I talked about it, I think, a bit in the prior episodes as well, that like we often run into something during a dev cycle for save crashes. And when I say save crashes, I mean crashes while you're loading a save. But in .3, we didn't tend to, because like we didn't change all that much in the Lua scripting, especially. And most of what we did there was simplifying it, which is usually harder to introduce an issue in. Whereas the stuff that we're doing in .4, there's been like significant system changes that apply to most of the scripts. Oh, you moved. I need to stop it. 3:15. I mean, okay. Well, we're gonna deal with that.
Construction complete.
I can't take the chance of them moving. What are we looking like for this right now? We're at 38% of the military, 105 planets. The New Republic's 24, Havens are 24. Okay. What's going to be next? We'll see exactly how much 315 pop cap is going to change that. Hopefully, I mean, it's tougher to tell what the proportion is when we could lose a significant amount as well. What I am a little bit afraid of is a retreat. I think there might be an interdictor in this Maldruid fleet, though.
Choose your reinforcements.
Yeah, there is. Okay. You know, let's go for it. All right. None of you are named.
Move out.
ISD-1, like, that's some good... There's actually a decent anti-shield, anti-Mon-Cal setup.
Choose your reinforcements.
Right away. Destroyer here. Star Destroyer standing by.
Okay, you guys stop.
Attacking.
Ties reporting in. Commencing attack run.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Like, the RSDs are concerning for damage. Less concerning for the shields.
Falling out of formation.
Let's see if I can't take out those first. Okay, get the bombers in there. If you have the ability to pump up some extra missiles right now, then honestly do that. Alright, I am gonna move these guys up. They're gonna have some reinforcements they can put in, but I don't know. I was a little haphazard with those placements. We've got 2 of you. Now let's get through the shields on this guy faster if we can.
Awaiting your command.
How much do I worry about the defender? Not as much. Okay, you go on powered weapons. We can get through these a bit faster.
Your command, sir.
Where'd he go?
Our shields are down, Commander.
Alright, that Tector's down.
The iron cannons are offline, reporting in.
Let's switch over to that. And you guys on there. So once this is dead, I'll be able to put you... Here, you just take that now. You guys take that. This one on you still. We lost one of those.
Choose your reinforcements.
I'll just make sure these guys stay alive now.
Our primary engine system is down.
Reinforcements.
Okay.
Our launch bay is gone. Our launch bay has been destroyed.
So this is our strong side.
Destroyer report. Targeting at
If
maximum
we
fire.
can just keep focusing on here,
Be ready for battle.
then it'll be easier for us to loop into the other side later on. Alright, let's switch up to that, and only a couple of you need to stay on this. I think we're coming up good. You two on there.
Standing by.
And then we're just gonna ignore that for now and try to stay focused on this.
Star destroyer reporting in.
Go after the stragglers.
Awaiting.
There we go. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Powered weapons if you got it. Some of you should have it back up by now. No single unit retreat, please. Okay, we have lost a Tector.
Ready for duty.
We are going to lose a VSD again there.
Awaiting your orders. We've got some
But overall, that'll probably put us at like 200 pop cap. So losing 100 on that. Are we actually going to lose that? I think our Tectors are gone. But here, you got power to shields. Or power to weapons, not shields. The other ones.
direct fire at their laser cannon.
Alright, let's try to get the medium turbo lasers off that. Because if we can... There we go.
Reporting in.
I don't know why I was issuing the orders on that.
Target those lasers.
I want to keep that hard point alive, but I don't particularly care what that ship does at this point. It's one light quad. There we go. Alright, we lost about 70 pop. Yeah, 2 Tectors, Crimson Command, maybe 80. But we got those guys out of there, and that's what counts. So that does mean I can move this fleet up somewhere. Here, let's put you guys there. And are you named? Or are you just...
Complete.
Okay, that one's just a strike cruiser, unless it is the one that was named strike cruiser. But I'm going to save, which is... Okay, these guys... So this one works. Sith 10 works. Sith 11 I don't think works. And again, it's not like there's a specific thing that seems to happen, as far as we can tell. But, you know, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It's great. I love it.
Complete.
Very happy. Oh, they got a lot of commanders. All right, let's get in. Let's have a nice little Boonta bash.
Commencing.
It's Metalorn. If we can get up to Metalorn, Balamac, Bimisari opens up as well. And we're kind of just waiting on you to keep upgrading. We have some money. Who wants good? It's kind of... I don't know that I need all of them around here. But
Beginning construction.
we'll get that at least. And at this, we will get Iron Fist, Hibernia, and that's it. The rest we are going to spend on some structures. Okay, you're almost full up. That's good. Because at that point, I'll probably move the structure over. Or move the fleet out of there. Corellia, we can keep upgrading as well. Sikoria, I don't need to worry about. Okay, let's take Boonta. But yeah, like there's the code for the fighter assignment stuff, which was shown off in the Discord. There was the code for the Butana Hutta system, which I've shown off on the channel here. Like there's been some extra library functions that get used in a few places now. Even simple stuff that like sorts stuff in lists can have bigger potential implications. So, you know, it's a bunch. Like I did find one specific file which I could enable or disable, and that made it either crash or not. But there's nothing in that file that's special, and I could disable, like I could cut out different parts of the file, and it would work or not. Like it's fun. It's fun. I love it. Wouldn't trade it for the world. Not to spend this whole episode complaining, but I will do that if I have to. Okay, I need to crush that first.
Just give me a target.
Ready. Moving out.
Okay, I don't want to capture this until we have the AA turret down, because otherwise that might get a little awkward. So let's get those. Ooh, okay. No, let's back out. Let's back out. Let's back out. Let's back out.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Charge. New coordinates. Roger that.
Destroy.
Alright. As long as we can protect that, that's okay. Palpatine, like, there's not actually all that much over here. You know what? It makes more sense to go for that first. Okay. Here comes more. Ooh. You look like you'd be fun to bomb. No, you don't need to have mixed signals about it. Okay, there's got to be some artillery in there that. It's got to be where those missiles are coming from. But here, you go up. Don't get too distracted. Oh, there's more stuff. Okay, Palpatine, I need you to come back up here.
Lancet standing by.
I think you're almost faster than that. Okay. Their infantry is very... Okay, yeah. There's parallaxes there. Can you hit the parallaxes?
Beginning short range fire.
Reporting. Moving.
Can you get out of there? Alright. Let's get more infantry in.
Moving out. Warm up.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting order. Destroyed.
Alright, and Palpatine go down this way. So we've got a bombing run.
Copy.
Yes, come
We
on.
can potentially get down to these parallaxes. Okay, go down the other way. Then Palpatine, go and get that. So we've killed one of the three hero ones. I think this is... No. Might be one of them? I don't know. There. That's... I want that artillery. You guys deploy.
Aerial artillery reporting.
Ready.
Back off.
Ready.
I may as well try to hit that. I don't know if we'll be able to, because the...
Sir. Commencing bombing
Ready for
run.
orders.
Unit destroyed.
There's any AA over it? No?
Enemies in range.
Nice. Okay, so that should be safe to walk down now. Palpatine. Crush it. Don't crush it. I don't actually want you to. Yeah, that was entirely my choice. I was worried that we lost that for a second. But let's see. That's nearly down.
Ready to receive orders.
No one commands me.
Palpatine is very OP, but keeping around with Dark Empire is costing us thousands of credits per week. What I originally wanted to do with Dark Empire is have a ramping up cost for it.
Engaging.
Because right now, it's just the flat cost on his cloning facility that works as the cost for Dark Empire. Because he is quite strong, and it's like a power spike it's intended as for whichever faction ends up getting it.
I copy.
I shall crush the rebellion.
But it's not necessarily supposed to be like a fully permanent buff for them all the time.
Form up.
All right, men, take cover.
No, you can stay on that. Don't need to worry about that Rana.
Awaiting orders. I have the target in sight.
Alright, with you guys all together.
We have a new enemy.
Now, let's get the IDTs.
En route.
And gone.
Reinforcements en route.
Kill them immediately.
Copy. As you wish.
Alright, so what I want is to find the power generator,
Juggernaut ready. Acknowledged.
which I think is in the corner on this one.
Reporting.
Okay, you guys should... Oh, well, you can kill that, and then we should be able to take out
Support
this.
order acknowledged.
Ready. Destination set.
Not that we need the power generator anymore with this down.
Commencing attack.
Okay, you guys can all come in.
Moving out.
Palpy,
I am in command. When I am
go...
ready.
Order acknowledged.
Oh, they got that one.
Reporting. Lancet proceeding.
Yes, Commander. Unit destroyed.
Yes, sir.
IDT... Yeah, there's nothing here. Alright, let's try to make sure we get the infantry down.
Right away.
We'll back you up.
Ready. Proceeding.
I don't think we're actually under any threat. Okay. Drop that. Palpatine, drop that. And then I think the rest of it is just over on this other side.
Lancet standing by. Moving out.
So we need to get through
Aerial artillery reporting.
this area.
Heading out.
Alright, here we go.
This way.
Ready for orders.
Just get out of the area so they can't bomb. There we go. We're good. We're good. 2 Firehawks lost, but it was like a full planet of heavy tanks, so I will take that.
System conquered.
And I did want to see what the New Republic... So we're down to 36. New Republic's at 28. Hapens are at 24. Okay. So... Sure. I don't know what happened other than our stuff there, but that's a different... Like, I don't know if that ends up not calculating on the... on the thing. Or stuff that's not on the planets. Okay, but our military is just slightly above theirs. So we did learn something new about this, where I assumed it was coded to look for the factions like Empire, New Republic, or Empire, Rebel, and Underworld. It's actually based on who's set as the good, evil, and corrupt factions in game constants. So that'll be good for Fall of the Republic, where we can, even if we don't have the Hutts coded as the Underworld faction, we'd be able to set them on the chart. But in Thrawn's Revenge, like it's still only 3 factions, so we're still limited there. But it's slightly less limited than we thought we were. That's good information to have.
Awaiting your command.
All right, I'm gonna move the Eclipse over, and I'm gonna move you guys over to Fondor because I don't want to risk them getting that. And we're in the process
Moving.
of getting stuff we can send down
Fallout.
to still defend that planet. We need to take out the Avethans. I don't remember if we actually took out the other units that are there, but we'll only need to take ends off. Okay, Shadumad, we can loop in there too. But let's send you up to Metalorn, because this I think was fairly well defended.
Building started.
Like, this is another Maldruid fleet, right? Yeah, that's mostly Maldruid. That's some ground stuff that we do want to use. New Republic took Balamak, which was the planet you were just on, wasn't it? Yes, it is. All right, yeah, this was a hefty fleet, but they're locked in there too. So what I might be able to do is just keep building up the defenses on this.
Awaiting your command.
Construction.
Do we have an HV gun?
Beginning construction.
I'll just get these guys as built as possible.
Building started.
So we just took that.
Construction.
You're going to get as built as possible. Apian, we're leveling up there too. And, like, what do they have? We don't know what they have on the ground, but if we can take Balamak instead, then what are they going to do? Invade us? Like, they'd have to go for either the New Republic or something else. And we'd be making our lives so much easier.
Constructing. Building started. Beginning construction.
Well,
Building
let's keep getting some money out of these guys. You're slowly getting whittled down. I just need to make sure Liana isn't available as a target.
Beginning construction.
And like Shidumad is the easiest one to get beyond that, but we do have these two now. So we have Vernilion with the Quasar, and we have Redder with the Tector. So I'm gonna send them down to Duro. They're gonna be in charge of that new fleet that we're kind of forming there.
Go.
So that's gonna be full up. You're gonna be still building. About to invade Commonor. Alright, I think we can use Pelion for this.
Moving to coordinates.
Is the Eclipse in that fleet? It is. Alright, let's go for it.
Tactical battle imminent.
They're going for it first. Okay, at least our other fleet's going to get there. So, what is the overall pop cap of this? That's 293. We got a hypervelocity gun. We got some stations. Let's see if we can hold them off. I think the hypervelocity gun against Majestic strategy is what we're going to go for.
The enemy is approaching.
Alright. As long as they're moving already, we can send it in. Okay, and move over to the side. I am just going to go for, like, full wipes on units rather than trying to, like, piecemeal so we have a higher chance of winning overall. Especially since they can't send any reinforcements in. They don't have anything else to send in. This is it.
Engines to full.
Instructions received.
But it's not a battle where having stuff half-killed is going to be as useful to us. And the better we can set ourselves up to kill them in the next round, the happier I'll be.
For the
Right.
Empire.
The only exception is if they're
Available.
turning like this. See if that... There we go. Okay, well that's sad.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Concentrating fire.
Alright, get that Belarus,
My run, sir. Ready
and then we should be able to get another one of these guys. Here, you guys start going in on that.
Captain here.
Didn't want those bombers to go to the wrong corner.
Ready.
it's gonna feel bad to use
Bombers at the ready.
a hypervelocity gun against a single engine hardpoint on this Majestic. Like, it's trucking. It's going real fast. I can at least appreciate the speed that it's putting into this.
Orders, sir.
Hey, get those Y-Wings. That's your job now.
All guns, fire.
I'm on them. IPV reporting. Attacking. And you'll come on. Our target priority is the laser cannon.
But that'll be 2 or 3 of the Majestics. It'll be
The lasers are our target.
one Belarus, and if I'm lucky, maybe some Coronas and Shishins. Or maybe just a Coronas. Alright, let's get the Corona. You're going to be able to finish off this Majestic.
Primary target acquired.
These bombers. Go for something.
Decoding transmission. Locked on.
Okay, no, come on, come on. You're good. You're good. There we go.
Open fire.
Where are the others?
Where'd he go?
Alright, now I guess we'll just see if we can kill that Sashin, right? Here's the HV gun. Okay, I think that's about as good as we're gonna get.
Attack formation.
But we've set ourselves up for Pelion to be able to handle this without too much of a problem. We've killed what, 45 PopCap overall. Pelion's gonna be fine. Unrest has grown on Dornick to 3. Huh.
Tactical battle imminent.
Well, so much for not losing them. Is it? I don't know.
The enemy has been spotted.
I don't know if that's like pure other influence drops. Because it should take the... Oh, it just wouldn't have gone back up, I guess. Because usually the 4 structures will block it, but I guess it was low enough from the other... from the prior drops. But anyway. General Practitioner... Chronal... Great Ghost King... Hugo de Rune... Where the damage lives... Darius... Downright Darius... Kuchistini Womiskahaken? Womiskahiken.
Moving.
Happy Hobgoblin. I don't know why I put that in front. We need Star and Haven in there. Okay. Well, let's move up a little bit then. Because I have made a mistake. Oh yeah, that's another mistake, isn't it? Oh well. You know what? That's fine. I don't care. I didn't need this fight right now. We'll have to leave Pelion here and hope that Kuat can fend for itself, which it probably can. Like, it has a better defense setup. And it's a longer jump between Talus and Tralis to Kuat than it is from Talasia to Commodore. So it probably makes more sense for us to be here anyways. But we'll get our stations back and everything. Alright. Well, I think that is actually going to do it for today's episode. We made a bit of progress, had some defenses. Next time we are going to jump into to Hapes, though. We have Thrawn and the Eclipse ready to jump, and we'll be able to take Hapes and Shidumad relatively easily. So, well, I don't know about easily. We'll be able to take them, and that'll set us up for finishing off what is now a relatively divided Hapes consortium. Like, there's Hapes itself, which we know has like 400 or 500 pop. There's this one, which we know has like 400 or 500 pop on it. But like, those are both isolated. Kashyyyk, Porus Vita, and Emberline are like their only connected planets. Then there's like Krondra, Folus. They're all separate. Like, even the CSA is in better shape as far as like actually connecting their territory right now. But yeah, so thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.